Well, being joined by Kedron Johnson, a US-based artist popularly known as KJ. Following his first song, Love Football, he played through college and the Indoor Football League. Now, having a father who was a DJ, he fell in love with music at a young age and started doing rap. Now, his sound is influenced by artists like 50 Cent, Jadakiss, J. Cole, and Nipsey Hussle. He has joined us via Skype to talk about his music this morning. Hello, JK. How's it going?
I'm doing all right. How you doing out there?
Yeah, nice. We're good. We're good over here. Coronavirus pandemic has really slowed down things a bit around the world. How's it been for you?
It's been the same. I've been struggling. Can't get in the studio right now. They're finally about to start opening things up. So I can start working on my other projects. But right now, everything I just work on music while I'm at home.
I can just imagine. I mean, have you been able to go out and you maybe take a walk and just see what's happening around? How are people responding to this?
I really don't go too many places. I just go get my essentials and go to work. It's been, kids, they're still outside playing, trying to enjoy themselves because it's real hard for them right now. As a kid growing up, you used to going outside and, playing basketball or just going outside playing with other kids.
Yeah.
So it's kind of sad, in a sense because it's not what we used to, you know.
I know for an artist like you who's a rapper and your inspiration and the things that you have to do that you've planned for probably the year, how has this affected all the plans and probably all the things that you have to do, probably live shows and other things like that?
It really hasn't really affected it negatively. I think more so, I'm able to take my time and focus on things that I need to take care of as far as certain songs, that I'm working on projects. Um, but it really hasn't been a negative effect besides going to the studio and recording those songs. So I'm just working. It's been positive for me because I'm able to work on songs with no distractions.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Now, let's talk about some of your influences. I know that J. Cole, Nipsey Hussle are some of your influences. Talk to us about how their music influences yours.
Well, I could relate to a lot of their music. J. Cole, he grew up the same way playing sports and then transitioned into music. Nipsey Hussle, he's more street, but I can relate to everything that he talks about. I lived out in California, actually in Los Angeles for a year. I had graduated high school from Indiana and moved out there, so I can relate to the things he talks about there. With the gang violence, with everything. So I was listening to him about 10 years ago, before he got on the mainstream. So uh, I really related to him. Same with Jadakiss, Joe Budden. Uh, I can relate to their type of music.
Yeah, and I know that J. Cole sings, raps a lot about what's happening in the U.S. Sometimes race relations, other times talking about the U.S. government. So a lot of his lyrics and a lot of his songs have to do with what the black man faces on a daily basis in the U.S.
Correct.
Yeah. So is that also an influence in some of the lyrics you write?
It definitely is. One, we face our own devils, against our own selves here. Black on black crime, and then we also have the hate crime trapped into it. So we kind of want to touch them and touch the older people as well. It's getting there. A lot of other rappers are starting to do the same thing,
Yeah.
and hopefully one day they'll get it.
How do you find a balance though? Sometimes people just want to hear feel good music, just want to go to the club and hang out, and they don't want to be burdened so much by all that music that reminds them of the situation that they face. So how do you find a balance between feel good club music that will probably make the charts and music that inspires the black man to take charge of his own life?
Well, first, I think you have to find a balance within yourself first. You take care. What you're focused on. You get that out the way. Like, I have some emotional songs that I've done, and I also have songs that I'm working on for the club. You know, you have to do both. If you don't have both, then you're not showing any growth. But that comes with constantly writing and experiencing things in life. If you don't experience things in life, you're not going to be able to balance those. So I experienced the club. I experienced street life. Just in general, just observing and taking notes.
Yeah, that's really excellent. I mean, so right now, I mean, you're on a live show, and this is coming. This is live right here in Africa. What's your connection with us over here in Africa? If you wanted to say something to us or something that you wanted us to know, what would it be?
Well, me and my brother, like we thought about doing things in America, but then we really sat down and thought about, hey, let's go back. Let's go to the motherland. This is where we're from. We're from there, so let's bring them on the ride with us, and try to get everyone there, blended in with our music as well. I know there's artists there that I want to work with and do songs with, and go out and do a tour in Africa. You know, I always wanted to go visit Africa and make an impact. Giving back. To the countries there in Africa, and try to have everyone enjoy life. I know there's some parts of Africa where struggle. There's some to where they're not living in poverty as much as others. So I want to give back and start doing things, working on projects there outside of music.
Definitely.
So
Definitely. Thanks so much.
I love Africa. So
and we love you. And we love you back. We love you back. Thanks so much, JK, for joining us. And hopefully we'll be looking out for you for more music from you for the rest of the year. Well done. Thank you so much for joining us.